'Twas the night of the election when all through the street not a creature was stirring and not even dead meat. The looters were hung by the light posts with care in hopes that the coroner soon would be there. The preppers were nestled all snug in their beds with visions of Mountain House danced in their heads. And Mama in camo and I in my boots had just settled down for another turkey shoot. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen blood gave the luster of midday to objects in mud, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but Donald J. Trump and ice in full gear. With an AR and pistol so loaded and clean, I knew in a moment it must be a dream. More rapid than eagles his patriots they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Army, now Navy, now Marines and Police, on Jack, on Mabel, your nephews and niece. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Take out the protesters, take out them all. As dry leaves that before the devil dogs fly, when met with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the house the soldiers they flew, with their guns and their bullets, and Donald Trump too. And then in a twinkling I heard up above the casings a-falling with freedom and love. As I drew in my wife and was turning around, down the rappel rope, POTUS came with a bound. He was dressed in all black from his head to his foot, and his hair was all tousled from casings and soot. Beaming with pride, he stood on the drive, and he looked like a vagrant who'd just come alive. His eyes, how they twinkled, his smile so bright. His cheeks were like roses, even though it was night. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the tone of his skin an orangish glow. The scalp of Joe Biden he held tight in his teeth, and Kamala Harris, the candidate for Veep. Both he had vanquished, and neither shall pass. Preppers were joyful, their food shall still last. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me knowledge I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work. He filled all his promises, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, down the road he goes. He motioned Melania and then to his team, and away they all flew, like fish in a stream. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Happy Halloween to all, and to all a good night." Pinball out.